Kumpulan Wang Simpanan Pekerja, KWSP, Employees Provident Fund, EPF. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be covering Malaysia's pension system. And on the topic of EPF, we'll be covering a brief overview, contribution rates, allocation rates, withdrawals, i-Akaun, and withdrawal tutorial. So before we continue, I appreciate you can like this video and subscribe to this channel. And with that being said, let's jump right in. The Employees Provident Fund, or EPF, is a mandatory savings scheme for employed Malaysians. It's designed to help Malaysians save for their retirement, ensuring financial security in later years. Both employees and employers contribute to this fund, and the money is invested wisely to generate returns. So the next question is, who can contribute to EPF and what is the contribution rate? So not only Malaysians but also permanent residents and non-Malaysians can contribute to EPF. You can find the respective contribution rate in the EPF website, but today we want to focus on Malaysian contribution rate. The EPF contribution rate determines how much money is deducted from your monthly salary and then contributed to your EPF account. So the breakdown is as such here. It is split into monthly salary of 5,000 ringgit and below, and then more than 5,000 ringgit. Then if you are below 60 years old, employees contribute 11% of monthly salary. It doesn't matter whether the salary is below or above 5,000 ringgit per month. But if the salary is below 5,000 ringgit, the employer contribution is 13%. Then when the employee salary is more than 5,000 ringgit, the employer contribution decreases by 1% to 12%. Nevertheless, employer contribution is always higher than employee contribution. This totals 23% or 24% of your salary, depending on your salary level, going into your EPF account. However, if you are 60 and above, the contribution rates are 0% from the employee and 4% from the employer. This is irrespective of whether your salary are below or above 5,000 ringgit. So this begs the question, and the question is, where does your money or contribution go to in EPF? With that, we're going to look at the allocation rates. So your EPF contribution, whether it's 23% or 4%, is allocated to different accounts, and they're also according to the age groups. There are 4 accounts, and the accounts are plainly and straightforwardly named and numbered. So it starts with account 1 and then account 2, and then you're probably thinking like me, oh, account 3 and account 4. But no, it's account 1, account 2, and then they can't wait and jump to account 55 and then end with gold account, or also known as account a must. For those below 55 years old, 70% of your contributions go into account 1, which is meant for your retirement savings, while 30% goes into account 2, which can be used for specific purposes and expenses, which we will cover later. Then the next account is account 55. Anyway, upon reaching age 55, the contributions made to your account 1 and 2 will be consolidated into account 55. Then after account 55 is gold account. This caters for those who have opted for later retirement and continue working after 55 years old. New contributions after age 55 will be credited into the gold account. So on top of the monthly contributions, employee contributions and employer contributions, account holders also earn returns yearly, and the returns are termed as dividends. So the EPF invests members' collective contributions in approved financial instruments for more favorable returns. By law, the EPF is required to provide a guaranteed dividend of at least 2.5% a year. But EPF has consistently managed to deliver significantly higher rates since 1960. So for the past decade, EPF dividends average about 6% per annum. So now money is going in, but what about money going out? Or is it money going out and then money coming into the account? As account 1 is meant for retirement savings, you can only withdraw at age 60 and above. Then from account 2, you can make withdrawals but before age 60 and only for specific purposes. As illustrated in the EPF website, you can do partial withdrawal for education, to buy or build a house, for housing loan use, to cover medical expenses, and for my Muslim friends to perform Haji. So now what happens is there's no withdrawal and then you're already age 55. Welcome to account 55. You can withdraw all or part of the savings from this account at any time. You can even do a monthly withdrawal or a combination of partial and monthly withdrawal. Or even better yet, just withdraw the dividend, whether lump sum or monthly. So you can play around with the withdrawals to suit your spending habits. Then what happens if you choose to continue working after the age of 55? All further contributions you make will be credited in your gold account which can be withdrawn only upon reaching age 60. Then at age 60, all the savings accumulated in account 55 and account gold will be consolidated for withdrawal. So like in account 55, you have an option to make a lump sum withdrawal, partial or scheduled withdrawal at any time to fund your retirement. Okay, so now on to the actual application and walkthrough. We're going to go through the steps on how to create an i-Akaun. Firstly, you have to register for EPF i-Akaun physically at any EPF counter. You will receive an SMS with your user ID and password. These are temporary for your i-Akaun activation. Then you need to activate your account within 30 days. Then to activate your EPF account, go to the EPF website, find login and click on i-Akaun member. Fill in the user ID and password that you have received via the SMS. Create a new user ID and password. And briefly, in i-Akaun, you can view your statements, do withdrawals, and other related EPF methods online. So now for whatever reason you need to withdraw from your EPF, let's say maybe you need to buy or build a house, you can do it through i-Akaun. And before going to i-Akaun and starting the application, you need to have these documents prepared to ensure a smooth process. Produce Form KWSP 9C alongside a copy of your MyCard and bank account statement. Passbook are also accepted. Then also produce your sales and purchase agreement. The SPA must be within 3 years since date of application. And then proof of financing, which is additional document for your bank loan. And then also proof of relationship, which is also for additional document for bank loan. And then the amount that you can withdraw from your EPF will differ based on how you intend to finance your house purchase. If via bank housing loan, there are two methods that are taken into consideration. Number one, the difference between purchase price and approved housing loan amount plus 10% of the purchase price, or all savings in account 2. Or if via self-finance, EPF will take into consideration the purchase price plus 10% of the purchase price or all savings in account 2. And the amount in which you are able to withdraw will be whichever is lower between the two in each of the two categories. So now I'm going to show you how to do a withdrawal in your i-Akaun. So now back in your i-Akaun, click on the withdrawal tab on the top menu bar. Once you are there, you'll find records of your withdrawals. If you have done any withdrawals, neatly outlined along with its status, withdrawal type and submission, and updated date for your convenience. So to do a withdrawal, click on New Application. Then once you are directed to the new page, click the withdrawal type drop-down menu and choose the Buy or Build House option. And you want to pay extra attention to this step, or rather a series of mini steps moving forward. You will have to choose the option between buy a house or build a house. In this case, an example, we're going to choose buy house. Next, choose your lender, which is your bank, from institution name drop-down menu. However, do note that there are only 4 banks currently as of this video that are listed on the drop-down menu. So it is recommended that you open an account with any of the said banks and apply for a housing loan there ahead of time. And last but not least, be sure to accurately input your sales and purchase agreement date, and the rest should be straightforward enough. And if for whatever reason your withdrawal application is deemed ineligible, you'll be taken to the next page. And should this happen, redo the application in case there are any mistakes on your part. And if that fails, check if you have fulfilled these prerequisites. Must have a minimum 500 ringgit balance in your account too, must be below the age of 55, must be less than 3 years since the signing of your SPA, and then check your housing loan status with your bank. Your loan must be approved first. So I hope this video has given you insights into EPF. Like this video and subscribe to this channel, and share it to stay tuned for more real estate, investing, finance and home care tips.